First time you heard that it's time to reunite. When did you hear that statement and you're like, okay, when was that?
This conversation has been ongoing. Yeah, for years actually. Yeah, I think about 5 years we've been trying to make this happen.
Okay.
So I will say when I had this year, when I had the conversation, it must have been early in the year around March. When I heard that the girls were interested in coming together,
Yes.
and then we started having the conversation that leads to this actually.
Yeah.
We have been communicating before, but the communication of we want to do a concert. That was about in March when this started, and I remember saying, let me finish this battle that I'm handling, and then we can step into it and get serious with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it has been a very big deal for very many Ugandans, including me. One of the people that we used to sneak these stories was Lilian. She would go on Twitter and kuchankaranya everyone. And times like, guys, the reunion is over. We'd be like, "Boy." And it wasn't happening. Lilian, why were you doing this?
I think we have to ruffle the feathers and see what people are feeling about it. It's been a long time since Blue 3 has been on stage together.
Yes.
So just getting feedback from the different social media platforms
Yes.
was so interesting.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I don't think that I've had so much interaction on my social media. Like when I asked people, are you ready for a Blue 3?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I honestly think, Jackie, wherever you are, you're thinking, Banaki, now we're going on this big stage after all these years again. You've not been in these big stages, you took your time off and everything, and so now, when this news comes to you, what is the first statement what's the first thought that hits your mind? What is the conversation like with your sisters at that moment? What was it like for you, Jackie?
The first thing I was about Bawagga is yay!
You're back.
It's not even about like we're back. I'm like, finally we can see some real good music.
Ooh.
She said,
Ooh. That's something for TikTok. Yeah? Tell her.
So I was that aside, which is the main thing actually. I was really happy about the fact that I'm going to be on stage with the girls again. Because that aside, like right from the very beginning, we just had our own different relationship when it came to being on stage. So I was looking forward to that, and I was looking forward to us reconnecting. Because of course there was that time there was this weird stuff going on and stuff like that. But just us reconnecting, the fact that it was like, yes, let's all do this. Let's do this. We were down to go there.
I love that. Cindy, I've been seeing you in some interviews, some of the conversations you guys have in studio when you're doing music, when you're rehearsing and everything, and you're looking at the energy, you're like, have these people met themselves for the first time? What's going on? You're excited, like as if you're young girls.
yeah.
What was that like, considering the fact that you've been solo for a minute, and you've been doing this with your band and everything, and now you have like a whole new situation to deal with.
That's
What
true.
was that like for you?
What I want people to understand is that when I joined Blue 3, I was just making 18. I actually made 18 at our first concert at Blue Africa. Yes, so I was a child, literally. I was coming from Bali. I had no experience of the city. So these girls were like the ones who like hooked me up with the city, like these are the clubs and these are the coolest people. It was these girls.
Of the two, who was the lead?
Actually, both of them. Actually, both of them. So for me, it was going back to that child that I was. When I'm in Blue 3, I am the child, and I love it because when I'm the king myself, I'm like at the front line, and I'm leading, I'm fighting. But with Blue 3, I get to sit back and say, okay, yes, okay. And I'm just the baby. So for me, it was that excitement of going back there. That's why even my energy in the studio with the girls is like a whole different vibe. So for me, that's mostly it.
Lilian, did you notice anything different? Of course, yes, we are mothers, we are living different lives, we have responsibilities beyond 2006. But did you notice anything different in your personalities as you're reuniting and you're doing this music? Do you notice some growth, maturity, and all that?
Yeah, obviously we have all gone through so many different stages and things in our lives that have led up to this moment. We are all grown, the voices have matured as well. I think that even musically we have grown in terms of live performances, in terms of, how we present ourselves. It's different from those little girls that we were before. But at the end of the day, we're still the same at heart. Yeah, we're still good. Yeah. We're still Cindy, still Jackie, still Lilian. Yeah.
Jackie, one of the biggest contributions you've had to the Ugandan music scene has been one of your biggest songs, Gold Digger, that took over the entire continent. In fact, till today when I think about it, I just see those tires in the music video. I see everything, right? So, sorry for doing this. But the thing is, we have a new format of music in Uganda. We have all these things. Do you sit as the three of you and say, maybe let's change this thing? Because you know that you have gone beyond. You have been in biggest award shows around the continent. Blue 3 is known as the #1 most prolific group from Africa for the longest time. So at this moment, do you feel there's still a chance for that? Can you still boil that energy? Or the past is the past, we move on?
Why do you want to put me in a spot?
It is important.
That part.
It is because you're the one who brought it up. You're the one who said the music of nowadays.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
So please tell us.
The music of these days, yes, it is okay, but my part, the only problem I have is I just can't listen to it for more than a week.
Okay.
So I just believe it's okay the way it is, but we can just polish it a bit and just give them a manual.
Yeah. Great. So you guys can see that this concert is Wakuru, We're going somewhere else that even I don't know. I love the fire. All right, so let's talk about the concert itself. We have done the rehearsals, we've been going through all this, the press tours, and all the madness that has been going on. Cindy, are we ready? Because you definitely have been in this place before, so are we ready?
Yes, we are. I think we're more than ready. And I can never, you guys know me, I can never get into something which I think I cannot handle at the end of the day. But I think from our first rehearsal, when I sang and then had our perfect harmonies one on my left and my right, I just knew we were going to kill this.
Nice.
Because in this country of ours, we haven't had a concert that is so full of talent like this one. So I want to say, it's just the truth. I knew that we're going to I feel like it's something that you guys have not seen in a long time. Yeah, so I just knew this was going to work. My worry was like, how before we approached Ali, of course, and then the sponsors and all, I was like, who's going to pay for this? Because Blue 3 is high standards. Blue 3 is always a big budget. You cannot, like stop Uganda or Uganda and compromise here. That cannot happen in the brand Blue 3. That was my only worry. But when we spoke to Ali and just got tagged onto it, now we're good to go. Everything is perfect. So to come back to your question, we are ready.
Nice. A round of applause for that. Yeah. This is the time when I look at Ali and I'm like, oh, I'm going to Luseke. Because if Ali is the big baller in this situation now, that was a very important message. we now know. Yeah, but Lilian, I'm very sure that when you go through the process that you've been going through right now, rehearsing and going all this, it must be really exciting time just for you as a person. But how exciting is it to see the three of you together and ready to take over this experience in this world?
I think the first time we performed at, remember when we performed in December?
Yes.
That was, first of all, the indication that, this concert is supposed to happen. Because it was like we had never left. It's like we understood that the music was still nostalgic to us guys who are singing it. So we want to bring that experience as well to everyone. The same way we feel about it, I'm sure everyone feels the same way. If I sing the Sanyuka now, guys go, so it's so exciting for us. It's a bit surreal, but I have to pinch myself from time to time and say, wow, we're finally doing this. Yeah.
I love that. Jackie, one thing that you're known for, all of us here know that once you're on stage, that energy from Northern Uganda will always flow. The spirit is. Do you sometimes look at yourself performing and you're like, hey?
Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, did
So are there some of those that we should expect on this day, on this great day?
The one thing that I'm going to tell you is that you just need to expect the original blues tree and the new blues tree, because what it is that you saw years ago is what you're going to get. And you're going to see as well a different version of blues tree, because we are different now. So you're going to see everything, like it's a full package.
I love that. Before you guys give your final words, Roy, are you excited? Because now this conversation's there. Are you excited?
I just might go on stage and dance.
Yes.
You know, if Cindy can be the king, you can also be a queen. The queen dancer. You can just be a queen dancer. Ali, I'm pretty sure you're happy about this. You're ready to go. The excitement is there. Any final remarks for this?
Yeah, we're good to go. The concert's going to be an unforgettable night of music, nostalgia, and celebration. And there's still some big surprises to be announced. Last year, Legends of Sound sold out. So this year, we encourage everybody to buy your tickets early to make sure you get a spot at the concert. The bronze tickets are on sale for $50,000. The silver tickets are $100,000. There's gold tables for $3 million, platinum tables for $5 million, and diamond tables for $10 million. They're available on Stanley FlexiPay, on Tag Ticketing, and physically here in the lobby of the Sheraton Hotel at the Tag Talent Africa Group offices in Kololo. The event is going down on the 22nd. The gates are going to open at 4 p.m. We're going to have different gates for all the different ticket holders. The bronze entrance will be at the Independence Monument Gate. The silver entrance is going to be at the Speed Gate, and for the tables, you'll enter from the main hotel. And like I said before, just get those tickets early and make sure that you book your place here. I also just wanted to give a shout out to some of our other partners, like Hair by Ziwa, Mona Faces, Very Casual, Not Na Hair, Maestro Band, Beka Band, Kai's Devo Collections.
Attention to guys, please. Let's first keep quiet. Shifra mkola chote. Because clearly, who's going to answer that? Cindy? All right.
Yes, I'll answer that. The fact that you are all here means real music still matters. You're not with them, you are with us. So, if we didn't matter and our customer was not selling, what are you all doing here? That means that was still necessary. We might not be as digital as the new artists or trending on TikTok and all that, but our music matters. When people sit back home with their children, when the time when they really want to listen to good music, that's where Blue Free comes in. And then there's the time when they don't want to be serious, so they want to be in the club with their high and they'll listen to nonsense. And so at the end of the day, the balance, we're just trying to create a balance.
Cindy, you can't end up without saying, hey, you have to say that, you have to put it there. We are now done. That is a TikTok sound. Guys, one more time. We keep the questions.
I ended up taking over management of that group. I've worked with all the ladies on their solo projects, different relationships as manager, booking engagement, different types of arrangements. And it's been a long history of working together with the girls, and it's super exciting that 15 years later, we're back together and being able to do this show with them. It's just, I'm absolutely thrilled and excited to make it happen.
Great. I mean, every single person that has worked with Ali for 20 years, you still go to the same building and you say hi. You've been very consistent with that, so thank you so much for that. Now that we have this reunion show, I mean, it's 15 years, it's deep. We've been doing all this. How does this feel now that you are, organizing this at the helm of all this? What is exciting you about it? What should we expect now?
Yeah, for so many years we've been talking about it, about having this reunion show with the girls, and when they came to meet with me earlier this year and said, would you be interested in doing this together with us, like right away.
Make sure you're at the different setups to pick up waffle water and now sparkling water. Thank you.
A round of applause to Charlotte, please. Speaking of refreshments, this evening you can see we have some refreshments that are coming later. and they're given to us by the one and only Mr. JP, aka Mr. Jean-Philippe. Please come and say a word on behalf of Sheraton, because he has been really supportive, allowing us to even have a stay here, and so much more. The event is going to happen here. So, Mr. JP, say something.
Thank you. Good evening. So finally, the moment is arrived. We've been waiting for you since the beginning of the year. Huh? It's Lilian, Cinderella, and Sanyu. Jackie. The Jackie, she has Lilian. Lilian Bawagga. Cinderella, Chandiro. And Sanyu via Uganda. It's great to have you here. We are of the same generation, I believe. I'm still discovering your music because I was not here when you started. But by next Saturday, I will be good and singing along with you. So Sheraton, as you know, have been hosting many big events for the past years in our beautiful gardens, and partnering with my friend here, Ali Alibai, Talent Africa, and some other of the partners here, of course, Stanley Bank, Tasker, and Wava. Yeah, it was the lady just here. So these are all partners in crime. So we've been hosting this beautiful event. We wish you a great success, and we will deliver our best services to make you feel very comfortable staying here with us and enjoying the facility. I want you also to enjoy the place. That's very important before the big moment. So thank you very much, and have an excellent evening and a fantastic concert next week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, JP. We are definitely having a good time so far, and we have a lot more that is coming up. Now, before I get into some of the major questions that are coming in here from the main panel, I wanted to let you know that we have two very, very special media partners that are with us. In fact, today we're able to broadcast on one of them, which is NBS, and I'm very sure we have Mr. Dan